That's the countdown up there. Whenever it counts all the way to 0, it'll go live to me. Amber Janae, what's up, girl?
Hey, Amber.
My question is, who's the person who loved pirates so much, but they were also a producer? They were just like, dude, a pirate remix stuff. I want to meet this guy.
Don't be incognito.
Yeah. You can't be incognito. You can't be.
Welcome to the True Brew Podcast, where the beer is cold and the truth is told. Real talk, real topics, and real guys drinking beer. What's up, Randall?
What's up, man? How you been today?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Yep. How was your weekend?
It was great.
Sorry.
My daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Oh.
My girlfriend's birthday is today.
Oh.
It's kind of,
And you're on the podcast drinking beer with these crazy fucks.
You damn right.
Oh, yeah. Let's welcome to the show our newest guest. We've been hyping him all fucking week, Mr. Tyler Graves.
I'm Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's a joke.
So what was?
It's Randall.
So what was?
It's
Randall Graves, everybody.
What was up?
We
with
said,
that?
what the fuck? What the fuck?
What was up with that music, bro?
That was a tribute. That's a tribute to our special guest. Didn't you say he kind of looks like Jack Sparrow? That's Jack Sparrow, bro.
Dude, that's fucking Jack Sparrow.
That's Jack Sparrow for
Dude,
real.
how'd you get him on here, bro?
That's Jack Sparrow for real.
Dude, is that you?
It's me in flesh, bro.
I couldn't see you because I had my shades on. I didn't see anybody. Sorry. I'm really blind.
I'll go ahead and give it away since, I mean, we're going to do it, but we weren't able to do it. Brandon was going to dress up like a pirate and wait like 5 minutes after the show comes in and be like, what the fuck's Brandon at? And he's going to bust in with all this pirate gear on and be like, sorry, man, I had to catch a marathon of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Holy shit! Jack Sparrow! Is that you? And then roll with it the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
So. Anyhow, if you're just joining us, welcome to the True Brew Podcast. We got a little bit of house cleaning here. If you're easily offended by strong language, adult content, stuff like that, this is not for you. This is for entertainment purposes only. You know, if you can't take a fucking joke, then piss off. You know what I mean?
What he's saying, if you're a bitch, don't watch this show.
Yeah, we don't care about your feelings, that's for sure.
Fuck your feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. So the topics tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about law enforcement. You know, with the Amber kind of put us on that serious thing. You know, you know, we talked about abortion with Amber. Did you watch the show with Amber? Janae was on. Really, really tall chick.
No, I don't think so.
No, catch that one. But we talked a little bit about abortion, and you know, she was like, you know what, you should have more serious topics, and I'm like, you're right. Yeah, so we're going to talk about law enforcement, not only how to deal with law enforcement, but also, you know, the funny. I'm sure everyone's got a fucking funny
This
story.
dude's been in a lot of run-ins with the law. I can
look
tell.
at him.
Just look at him.
I have had the run-ins.
Just look at him.
Plenty.
Well, you're still here with us, so obviously whatever you did, you fucking slipped out of their
Just
grasp.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the key.
You slipped right on out.
But also, we're going to talk about holidays. We're getting close to the
Holidays.
4th of July. So, we got some holidays coming up here soon. I always get fucking Memorial Day and Labor Day mixed up.
Yeah.
We just had Memorial Day, correct?
No, was it Labor
Where we celebrated the soldiers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a couple
I
weeks
thought we
ago.
had
would-
Labor Day.
No, I don't know. I always get those two mixed up. Anyhow,
Right.
we're going to talk about holidays and the weird things, that, like, the weird meanings of shit. There's a lot of things that people, they celebrate, I think, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of get into that a little bit. And then we want to talk about local music, artists, keeping the music around here alive. I know a lot of my friends are in the music. Randall's big into music. He's been in the music scene for as long as I fucking known him.
Right.
So, we want to talk a little bit about that type of stuff and, just support our local artists,
Yeah,
man.
most
I consider what we do is artists.
Well,
Yeah.
So support some of them. Because some of them are just shitty.
Well, some of them are shitty.
Just
But see,
support
that's
some
the
of them.
thing, though. And before I don't want to get too deep into it. Before, I used to go to all the Ricky shows. There's a big age difference between me and him, about 10 years. But I used to go to all the show. I didn't care that. I hated that fucking music. That fucking screamo bullshit. You know what I mean? How fucking much? I guess it does take a little bit of talent. I realize that now. But at the time, I'm like, they're fucking screaming in the mic. That don't take shit.
It's true though, in a lot of ways.
But I would go just to support them. So
yeah.
anyhow. Shout out to our sponsors, Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Thank you for sponsoring us, Miller High Life. We appreciate everything you do for us. We lost our other sponsor, B&L Tire.
Yeah, I ain't heard. I actually told him to kiss my ass the other day.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
'Cause- yeah.
I told him to kiss my.
We're
fucking-
talking. We pump them up. We're talking good stuff about them,
Yeah.
and then you don't give a shit.
No.
Not even support. Don't even watch the fucking show.
No.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck the
Alright.
best tires on Brantford Highway.
Fuck
You know that guy?
No.
You know Bob? Go see your friendly fucking tire guy, Bob.
He said, did he actually say best tires on Brentford Highway?
No, go see your old buddy Bob down on Brantford Highway for the best
Okay.
tire in town. Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that.
If he was sporting the best tires of Brantford, I was like, that's not the best.
The best tires of Brantford. I mean, what's your competition?
In Brantford.
Right.
Yeah.
Rudy's tire shop.
Nothing
I
else
think.
on these dirt
Rudy's
roads.
over there.
Yeah, we edged out old Rudy's. Rudy's used to be the best. Now it's Bob's. Go see Bob. Yeah.
Bob and Rudy.
Fuck that guy. Oh, big news. We got some big news coming up. On July 9th, Tuesday, July 9th, we're going to be live at the County Line Bar. Good times at the County Line. Thank you, Amber Janae, for setting us up and
Yep,
hooking
thank
us up
you.
with that. Also, Bill, the owner of County Line. If you've never been to County Line, you guys need to go out there. I'm telling you. That place...
It's a good time.
I mean, it's been a long
Good
time since I've
time.
been in there, but have you been in there lately?
At the county line. Yeah, I actually, I've gone up there. You know what's crazy? I went up there on Saturday, and it's a little more packed on Saturday, and the crowd's different, and that's actually what I liked about it, is
Right.
that, like, it was a big, diverse crowd, but, yeah, it's a beautiful place, man. I love what they've done with it.
Yeah,
outside, especially.
They've done a good job with it.
I mean,
You know.
And you think that you're going to walk into from the outside. That's the only thing I think Bill should do is that green.
Yeah.
That's got to change. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I'm telling you, when you walk in there, you're like, really?
Yeah.
The fucking bathrooms are spotless. They always smell because
They're actually nice. They're really nice
Right.
bathrooms.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean-
like when you go in these little shitholes and someone just do it on the fucking sink or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's actually a nice bathroom.
Yeah.
The only thing I think they need, he should add, and he'll probably, if he hears this and Amber tells him, he'd be like, you should do that. But a guy that had, like a cologne guy, a cologne guy and a towel guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You see on movies where you go in these
Yeah.
restaurants and you see these guys and they go in and the guy's got all the, all the shit for you.
Yeah.
He brushes you off, make sure you look good.
Right.
Get all the dog hair out because you just got off the couch.
That'd be the shittiest job ever going into a bar. Going into a bar.
But I mean, it brings a
Yeah.
little class to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're in there, you're trying to hook up with some pussy, man, and you forgot to put cologne on.
Oh shit.
Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Just put a little tip in the jar, and I'm gonna take care of you. Make you smell real good. Pussy's gonna be falling out your pockets, bro. Yeah.
You should sign up for that job.
Right.
Just stand in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You have such a chipper spirit about it right
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah.
You should sign up.
Yeah, I could be like the pump up guy, man. Like when you walk in the bathroom, I'll look like just pump you up.
Boy, you gonna get so much
Right.
pussy.
Come here, man.
tonight.
Let me give you the rub. Let me give you the rub. All right, man. So what you working on? What you need? What you need? What's she saying? Oh, nah, man. You're being a pussy, man. Well, you don't need to do that. This is what you need to do, man. Kick back, hold your beer up like this, like you don't give a fuck.
She said
Like
they
if you
can't
drink,
see us.
she can't see us. Why not?
It's still on mine. It's still on the True Brew.
Hold on.
entertainment
Hold on.
purposes.
Oh, no wonder.
No wonder.
My bad.
Fuck.
Okay, let's go back through that again.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you drink a few of those cold snacks, as Dave McCall likes to call them.
Cold
You know
snack.
Dave McCall? Randall? No? He's a big jolly fuck.
Yeah,
he,
he
came,
is.
he was on the show last week. He's a really good guy. He's a
Yeah.
really good guy. He likes to drink the cold snacks, but yeah, that's what we call him. Give us cold snacks. But yeah, no, I should be the pump up guy, man. When you go in the bar, you in the bathroom, you're like, all right, man. You see the guy, he's looking kind of down. Obviously, he ain't getting
He's
no
about to go
play.
in there and jerk off in his tears.
Yeah, you're gonna jerk off. You use a sear.
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
And I kind
You're
of
the
stroke
hype
his
man.
ego. Yeah, I'm the hype up man. I'm the hype
Yeah.
man.
I've never heard of a bathroom attendant that was a hype man as well.
Fuck
was like,
yeah.
That's beautiful. Like,
I mean,
Look here, man.
That's
This
a
is
whole
what you
new
need to
level.
do. Go back. Don't pick your fucking label over your beer. That's the fucking shield for a guy that gets no pussy. The guy that holds his beer right here in the corner of the room and looks around and scoping him out. No, man. 10-second rule. You walk in, you go right over there and you talk to him. Hold your beer like you don't give a fuck about dropping it. What's up? You know what I mean? That
Oh no!
Oh,
That guy.
knows.
And exactly, let it do that.
Let
too.
it.
And
I
let
was
it
gonna
do
say,
that.
like you don't give a shit.
Yeah, just be that guy, man.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, man. So what you need, man? Oh man, she's acting like, man, fuck that girl.
Yeah, fuck that girl.
I walked up to her and her friends and I asked her when she wanted to dance, and she told me no, and they laughed at me and walked away. No, bro, you go back up there. You never approach a set of girls by yourself, man. You always have a wingman with you.
That's when you
Yeah.
pull your dick out and say, "Look, bitch, this is what you're missing out on."
Hit him with the real talk.
You see this dick?
Yeah. Nah, man. Say,
Not for you.
hey, I think you misunderstood me. I just asked you. I didn't ask you if you wanted to dance. I said, hey, you look fucking fat in them pants.
I didn't ask,
What? I start crying.
I didn't ask you if you want to dance. I said you're gonna fucking dance. That's what you say to him.
You're like a man that's assertive.
Yeah.
So, Bill, if you're listening, yeah, I'll be the hype man for your
Your bathroom.
bathroom.
That's the most
How many people
beautiful
we got
proposal.
watching? Let's
It
put
says
it on the
4
old True
here.
Brew here. You got 4 people.
Yeah. so far.
Blame it on me. Well, blame what on you? The good stuff. Fresh. I can't see you. Turn off the damn warning. Oh, yeah. I had to warn it up there too long. Oh, well. But yeah, July 9th, go out the county line. True Brew
gonna be
podcast is
there.
going to be there. John Murphy out of Jacksonville, Florida is coming. He's going to hang out with us. We're going to roll people in. If you want to come out, you're all our past guests. Obviously, everyone's fucking invited, but especially our past guests. Come out, take a seat for 5 or 10 minutes. Talk about your experience on the True Brew, how we fingered you under the table or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever your fucking experiences was.
favorite part
Good,
so
bad,
far.
indifferent.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
up to you though.
But it's Taco Tuesday only.
Yeah.
It's also Taco Tuesday, man.
Taco
We went out
Tuesday.
there.
Dude, they have delicious tacos.
Delicious.
Delicious fucking tacos.
I've heard about it. I've never actually been out there.
I mean, I was skeptical when I went in there. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking tacos at a bar. And I'm like, I don't know about this. But then I ate
Shannon,
'em.
right? Shannon?
Sharon.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it-
She cooks them up, man. I'm telling you. We had some kind of enchiladas with cilantro.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Oh, man.
I want to say I came there one night and she had something like that. Like maybe some pork, something like a.
These were shredded chicken, but
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
fucking good, man.
She was just like,
I'll
you
tell
have
you.
to try this. And I was just like, all right. And it was delicious.
I was skeptical. I was
Yeah.
like, tacos in a bar? Nah, I can't fucking do
And you
that.
have to
But then I
ask-
was like, all right, fuck it.
Right.
It was fucking delicious, man.
You have to ask though, like when you're like, where did you cook these?
Yeah.
And you're kind of looking around.
yeah, at my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, they're gonna. I think we don't have anything definite. Like, we're still 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have some koozies to give away. We're gonna have some giveaways. Come on out, get a koozie, get a True Brew in a county line koozie. But I think we're talking about setting up the huge competition beer pong.
Beer pong.
Have you seen that thing?
It's like
It's got like 8 fucking ways or 6 ways or something. It's huge. It hangs on a fucking wall in 2 pieces. It's so big.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put it together and it's like 6 tables like put together like a big star, like a big asterisk,
Yeah.
and you play across from each other. I guess that's how it works. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, it should be fun. Let's get into local music.
Local
Let's
music.
let's let our guest talk a little bit. We've been talking over his fucking ass the whole
Tell
time.
us about it, Jack.
So what are you doing now? I mean, what are you? Do you have a project that you're working on right now?
So it's funny you say that. So like I've kind of taken like somewhat of a hiatus and like to kind of just work on family stuff and things like that. And then recently I started finishing writing a mixtape that I was working on because I was like, I started getting into more of the hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of, I don't know, I kind of left off with like a half done project. and then I decided not to put it out. So I was like, well, I'm gonna write the rest of it, and then put out a mixtape and then an album shortly after that.
Now, is this something you're doing by yourself, or are you working with someone?
Yeah, like I'm working on another project with myself. As far as I started producing my own beats, kind of in between making them right now. I have to buy me a motherboard, but short dilemma, it always comes with music. But yeah, I pretty much just been producing the beats for this by myself. I've been obviously writing everything for myself. But then I do go big shout out here, Shipwreck Studios with Chuck Brush.
Oh, yeah.
A full part of that team, man. It's like it's he's the reason that I don't know. I get anything I get out done is because I have a lot of ideas and theories, and I'll make something and I won't do anything with it. And he's kind of the guy who puts it into play and goes, no, let's record that, let's get that done, let's put that out. And
now, what kind of music do you do? Like, what genre?
Hip hop for sure.
Hip-hop.
Like, a lot of people call it, I don't know, rap nowadays, but like as far as I don't know, I try to mix. You hear a lot of rap nowadays, and it's what people are considering trap music, which is a lot of it's drug related, violence related, hood related, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I my first project I did was a mixtape called To the Trap and Back that I did like by myself for the first time, and it was basically like the whole album was a metaphor of like where I came from, being to who I am, and like getting away from a lot of those things. And but that's what I like about the music I'm doing now is it's kind of a mixture between like the trap beats where it's really vibey kind of clubby beats, but the music, the lyrics are real,
Now, what do you? I know you said are you doing the media part of Chuck Brush's thing, the Shipwreck?
No. He has pretty much full control of that. Him and Tyler Graves, actually.
Who is this guy, Tyler? Tyler's his brother, by the way.
Yeah, it's my brother, and he's actually they take care of all that. I'm pretty much just an artist on like they're trying to make us an independent label really, and I don't know. Right off the get, we've always done music together. So as soon as he started it, I was just like,
yeah, I'm in.
I'm in, exactly.
Yeah, man.
And so yeah, they take care of all that. I'm kind of just one of their. I'm just a minion amongst the.
So you hang out with like Sticky L.
I don't hang out with Sticky L, but I do love Sticky L. A lot of people hate on Sticky L.
Just let me say something. I think he's a joke, bro.
Oh, that's fine.
I think he's a joke.
That's what the show's about. It's opinions.
Yeah, I think he's a joke. I seen him get out of a '95 Civic when he was dancing on them bricks and them BMWs.
What I love about it is,
come on.
I know the guy who owns that BMW.
Oh yeah.
He's my friend, and
it's not Sticky L. I can tell you that right now.
But I love Sticky because he does have a brain. Perfect for this type of media is because like he gets marketing, he gets projection, he gets I don't know, he's a smart dude, and a lot of people like he's crazy. He's crazy. He's off his loop, bro. But he's smart in the way he presents and presents the stuff he does. A lot of people like question the Subway video, for example. I questioned it myself.
Where was it shot at?
At Subway on the counter.
Yeah.
And,
Subway.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Subway like he's getting all gritty and dirty and like in the New York subways.
No,
he's at Subway.
He's at Subway.
They're like closing down the
fresh.
background, but he calls a bunch of shit out, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a hard ass little 16 or whatever he did.
But yeah, we seen him in the Long Branch. He was sitting over in the corner by himself, just looking at his phone. It was like,
right.
Bro, you're supposed to be something big in Lake City, but you're just sitting by yourself. When there was like 200 other people.
I've only met him one time, and that's when I did the My America video for Chuck and Coup d'etat.
Yeah.
And he was like, I got this guy Sticky L coming out, blah blah blah. I mean, I've watched that obviously a million fucking times, but when he kicks over that barricade, man, it's just like so epic and gets right in the camera.
Right?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was cool.
What is his real name? I've seen him on Jail View before.
Joshua Busky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got
Sticky L.
Sticky.
I'll just call him Sticky L.
Sticky.
I think maybe he likes to smoke the old ganja. I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah.
No. He's definitely interesting. He's an interesting character, though, bro. I could definitely see how a lot of people are he's abrasive. He's abrasive.
Yeah.
He's an abrasive character.
So Amber wants to know where can they hear you at? Like, you want to plug something? Like, where can they go to listen to your music?
Sure, yeah. So you can check out like my first mixtape, The Trap and Back. I actually put out on my YouTube channel, Hobo Swag, 2 words, space, whatever you want to say. And the rest of it, I actually put out a single track called The Darkest November. It went out on Spotify. What are the other sites? Pandora. iHeartRadio, iTunes, all that magic. I pretty much put them on all the platforms I could. So that song, Darkest November, is available pretty much on all those. But yeah, I'm trying to finish up that last one. Like I said, I've been trying to. I put a track out here or there, and kind of just to hint towards it, but mostly on YouTube.
So,
a lot of
Hobo Swag, are you still doing that?
So,
not putting out videos anymore?
yeah, I pretty much use that to give people a place that like know me, to find
Know you from
music.
Hobo Swag, and you just kind of cross over.
Yeah, and I kind of it's always been my channel. That's what's funny is so like it went through early days of music, and then like us making funny videos back when I was like 16, into my gaming stuff that I ended up doing, and now it kind of just harbors my music, and it just kind of just put it on there for people.
But you were doing like gaming videos.
Yeah.
So and it was like obscure shit. I used to love watching it because he'd play some game. See, that's me. I like simple games. So I would, just the simpler the better, almost, to a point, you know what I mean? But what was the one where you had to, like you were a guy in a wheelchair or you'd be a guy on a pogo stick? And you get chopped up by crazy shit?
Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels is an amazing game.
Sounds pretty badass.
It was like, was it PC platform only?
Yeah, it's actually like a web browser game. So like you go to this website and play it on the browser and you can full screen or whatever. But yeah, it's an interesting game, man.
Oh yeah, man. Cause you could be a big fat black guy on a fucking lawnmower and just jump into fucking razor blades and grinding wheels.
It's basically an obstacle course you can take these people through, but anything that you mess up on in the obstacle course will chop you to bits, and it's very like every character is very animated from head to toe, so everything's
blood squirting.
There's innards, there's everything. So once you're like you hit something bad, it goes down. The violence goes down.
Rhyme time. Shout out from Woodgate.
Hey,
what's up?
What up, Brandon? That's my friends from over in the Hood Gate.
Darkest November, number 1. Didn't you just mention that?
Darkest November. Yeah.
Rhyme time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, they're big fans of that. That's yeah, they're good people.
So if you're just joining us, welcome to the True Brew Podcast. Look like we got 8 viewers now. Where the beer is cold, the truth is told, real topics, real talk, and real guys drinking beer. Shout out to our sponsor, if you're just joining us, Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Crazy weekend. Oh, really crazy weekend. I'm going to go ahead and plug myself here.
Oh.
Yeah, this happened over the weekend.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, this happened.
Congratulations.
Took a little trip down to the old Universal Studios with the fam.
To the honky tonk.
Hung out for a little while. It was fun.
That's awesome, man.
And he got engaged.
He got engaged to a woman.
Surprisingly. I could,
To much surprise.
People were like, what?
A woman?
Yeah, I got like 40 comments with just question marks. I was like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? Dude.
We thought she was gay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about local music right now. We got our special guest, Mr. Randall Graves, in the studio with us from Hobo Swag and many, many other things.
Why do I keep calling him Randall?
What do you call him?
Fucking Jack, bro.
Oh, that's Jack Sparrow?
It's Jack Sparrow. Jack fucking Sparrow. It's like, what? Is that a coincidence? I think not.
He brought his own theme music, so you know it's him.
That's how you know it's legit.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of great bands. We like to promote local talent and local artists in here. And what I was saying earlier, I don't want to toot our home, but somebody told me over the weekend, we went out and met with Bill and Amber out of the county line the other day, and she said something, and I never really considered myself an artist, or us an artist. But I think what we do is kind of an art. It's entertainment.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's art. That thing on your hat.
Is. I mean, Tank Slayer.
Tank Slayer written in Sharpie. That's kind of art-ish.
I mean,
that's art.
Yeah. It's a Dollar Tree hat.
That you made
a
designer.
Yeah.
Designer.
And you love America.
And America.
Yeah, America.
So, I love pussy in America. That's 2 great things.
That's a win-win situation.
2 great things. And beer. 3 great things.
And free beer at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, free beer.
How about that?
Thank you again.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Yeah, well, no, thank Miller High Life.
Thank you, Miller.
But also another announcement, if you're just joining us, I'm going to announce this throughout the show, but July 9th at County Line Bar, Good Times at the County Line, True Brew Podcast will be live out there. Come out. Good time. It's Taco Tuesdays, good food, beer pong, fucking pool, cornhole.
Oh, yeah.
Hang out with the True Brew Cast.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Come out.
Everybody. Come on.
Yeah.
Get
so
the fuck out there.
Used to do a lot of stuff with Stefan it's Stefan Dominguez.
Yeah.
But he goes by Stefan Doe.
Stefan Doe, yep. Actually, now he's on Twitch, so now he kind of goes by Stefaroff.
Stefaroff. Okay.
Stefaroff.
For some reason, I remember this name.
Yeah.
No. Whenever I did an attempt at the first feature film I ever wanted to direct and produce, and I had Stefan come on, and I mean I interviewed a lot of people. This guy can fucking act.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, he's dude. He is his. That's what I love about Steph. He really is like when it comes down to being an artist. I've seen him get into so many things, and when he like puts his mind into something, like he gets deep into it, man. And
we had this. It was part of the movie. It was called Anguish, but part of the movie it was an office scene. So we got to use the Lake City Advertiser for a whole Sunday one day.
I saw the pictures from it. I didn't get to see the video.
Yeah. And Stefan, he was just he was just an extra, really. I mean, he was in the cast, but I'm telling you, man, I could just show that guy his lines and everything, and he would just like pop into character, man.
That's awesome.
And everybody else is kind of struggling, and I was like, okay, everyone ready, quiet on the set, and action. This guy would go from joking around, drinking a beer to, I mean, I can't even do it. He's so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I wish we could have kind of finished that, but it was such a huge project.
Yeah, I was. I didn't want to bring it up, but I was just like, what?
It's
happen?
not a sore subject for me.
Okay.
It's kind of a. What I learned a lot of lessons. Put it that way.
Right.
I learned a lot of things from this. The equipment I was working with, I had like the big time equipment. I had 3 cameras going. I had all this stuff. It boils down to this right here.
Right.
If you don't have money, it's just like we call it a passion project, and the passion project is a nice word for saying working for free.
Yeah.
But if I call you up and I say, "Hey, Randall, man, you help me move this weekend?" Yeah, man, sure, I got you, bro. I got you. Come on. Next weekend I call you up, Randall, you help me move? Yeah, I'll help you.
Right.
But the third weekend, you're like, man, I would, dog, but I got this to do, I got that to do. You know what I mean? So, and then it's coordinating everyone, especially if you're paid, and I say, okay, you're getting this amount of money, you need to be here, then you'll tend to be there.
Right.
But when you're kind of like, well, and then if it was a big headache. I got to the point to where when I even thought about it, I'm like, my fucking head just started hurting. It was such I bit off way more than I can chew. It was a great script, a great script. We had a great cast going on there, but just, I don't know. It kind of fizzled out. Not really fizzled out, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's kind of how it works sometimes. It's like you'll put a lot of passion into something, and it's hard to bring a group of collective minds into the same, realm of seriousness as far as taking it. It's with seriousness.
I don't know how I forgot this, but Amber just reminded me. She said, "What else happened at the county line, boys?"
Oh, the drag show. They have a drag show.
You missed a really good drag show. Let me tell you.
My friends, Rhyme Time, shout out Rhyme Time. They actually went the other night.
They were there.
Oh, they were there.
Yeah. They were there. And we ended up hanging out at the house while they went, and so they said it was awesome though.
Yeah.
The ladies love it. The ladies love it too, which is so baffling. It's not baffling, but it's unique to me that women are like the bigger supporter of like going to the drag show.
I think women are a bigger supporter.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the first I was kind of skeptical way back in the day, and we went to a place down in Orlando called Hamburger Mary's.
I've been there. In Jacksonville.
They got different ones, Orlando, Jacksonville. I don't know if they have one in Tampa or not. But drag queens, right? So I went with my girlfriend, my now fiance at the time, and my oldest daughter and her husband, right? And the whole time, man, he's just sitting there like, I hope they don't touch me.
Oh.
I said, dude, I promise you, whenever you leave here, you're not going to walk out, find the first guy and want to suck his dick. You'll still love pussy. You'll still love women.
Right.
I promise, man. I said, I'm the king of heterosexuals. If I die, all heteros will die. I'm telling you. I said, it's just good entertainment.
You're not going to suck his dick. I promise you won't suck his dick.
No.
Yeah.
But we went out there. Brandon, one of the drag queens walked in. The host, I can't remember her name, but Brandon was like, "Damn, who's that?" I said, "Got a dick, bro."
Dude.
He's like, "What?"
They're so they look such like a woman, man. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if she had implants or not, but
I couldn't either.
But Brandon was like, I said, "Yep." So you're the guy to be in the parking lot 3 o'clock in the morning after 12 pack of beer, like, "I'm so dirty."
I'm such a dirty boy.
He'd be in the shower with a toothbrush while they're playing the crying game through his Bluetooth speaker. Yeah. Or maybe you wouldn't. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
man.
like.
I mean, it was really convincing.
That's like Ricky told me when he was on the show a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Oh, one of the topics was, are you born gay?" So we talk. Are you? I honestly, I don't believe you are. You know what I mean? I think it's social interaction. It's how you were raised, what you were raised around. And I use the analogy: if you were somehow raised up from 0 to 20 years old on a desert island with no human interaction, would you know who God is? I don't think you would.
Right.
So I don't think you would know what gay or straight was. So that was my argument. Amber, she disagreed, but that's okay. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ricky told us a story that he at one time for like 5 minutes he thought he was gay. When he was like 14 or something.
Yeah, it was 9.
9. He
What's
said
that about?
Yeah. He said for 5 minutes I thought I was gay.
No, it was the whole day.
Oh, a whole day.
Oh.
He was sculpting dicks out of Play-Doh, and was like,
I think I'm gay.
I'm so gay right now.
Was that the source though? Was that he was like really infatuated with dicks?
No. What he said, he had 2 action figures, and he would make them fight and kiss and stuff, and they were both dudes, and he was like, "I'm gay." Like, I mean, come on. We all play with action figures, and I've never thought about being gay.
No.
Right, yeah.
No, I mean,
But there's these moments in your life where you I had a friend of mine, Ian, that Ricky's recently become friends with. This guy, me and him were friends for like 20 years, and I don't think we had a falling out. I think I just finally outgrew this guy.
Right.
But we don't really talk. But I remember, it's these little things that stick in your mind over the years. That when a subject comes up like being born gay, or Ricky thinking he was gay for a day while he was playing with Play-Doh figures. But I remember I'm playing this video game one time. It was called Hidden and Dangerous. It was a PC game. You ever heard of it? Hidden and Dangerous. It's like a World War II type game. But I remember I killed this German, and he like fell over this snow, this big pile of snow with his ass in the air, and this out of nowhere, my friend said, "You know what? If no one was around, I'd fuck him. If I was in World War II." And I just went, "What?
What just happened? Are you saying something to me?
Yeah, I was just
like,
like,
trying to say you want to suck my dick right now?
I don't know what he was saying, man, but it was just like one of those.
It happened so fast, though. You have to wonder, like, was he like within that few moments thinking about what it would be like to be stuck out there?
Yeah, listen, I'm a soldier. I'm bored. There's nothing else to do. This guy's dead. He ain't gonna matter.
I'm gonna fuck his neck.
Or whatever.
Right in his neck,
Or whatever. Yeah.
What brought that about?
Anyhow, I don't know why you're frozen on here. Let me see.
I noticed that a minute ago, and I was like, man, I hope that's not what people have to watch.
No, it's just the replay is frozen on there. But
someone printed that picture out, and now it's fucking your neck.
Yeah. Where are we at? There we are. There we are. Right there we are. Anyhow, any new comments? I bet there's a bunch. Hey, Randall. Amber today said beer pong.
Hey.
Kim Boutwell. I know that name.
That's my aunt. It's my aunt.
How old are you now?
I'm 27.
I think I went to school with her. That name rings a. Kim Boutwell does. More.
Are you related to Tisha?
Yeah, that's her daughter.
Is it?
Yeah, that's Kim's daughter.
Okay. Yeah, that's for some reason Kim Boutwell just rings a bell to me.
Because Ricky used to date her or something back.
Who?
Tisha.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day,
a
long time ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to say I've heard something about that like way back in.
Like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because her mom used to work next to Dad at what was it, CarQuest?
CarQuest, yeah.
CarQuest.
Yep.
And that's how they met.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Small world, dude. Especially in this town.
So David McKenzie says Grizzly Graves in the house. What's up, Dave? Thanks for joining the True Brew podcast. Amber Hillbilly Swag. Whatever the fuck that is. Make sure I get this right. It's not hillbilly swag, it's hobo swag.
It's hillbilly swag if you want it to be.
It could be whatever you want it to be. Just go fucking watch that shit.
That's it. That's it. I was raised on a farm, so that kind of fits, though.
He was raised on a farm, he fucked many of pigs.
It's debatable, but it...
I'm pretty sure it's happened.
James Holland just joined us. What's up, James? So we're talking about local music, local artists. There's been a lot of great bands here in Lake City, I think.
Yeah, it has.
There's been a lot. Shadow of Earth. We had Jesse Stanball. You know Jesse?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Shadow of the Earth. They were on. He was on a couple 2-3 weeks ago.
That was a pretty cool. What you call it? His singer.
Oh yeah, so he's
T-Pain's,
got like
like,
this 20 word. Yeah, T-Pain's niece. She's 21 or 22 years old, black girl, and I'm telling you, to listen to her, I'm like, and I even called it out. It almost felt like I was like a little inappropriate. I didn't mean anything by it, but I was like, "You're gonna tell me that's an African American girl?" Nah, no way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she couldn't do it or
Good.
something.
It's pretty good.
She was
That's
fucking
crazy.
awesome. Yeah, Shadow of the Earth. If you know that, if you ever heard of them, yeah, go check them out, man. We talked a little bit about KDT and me doing the video for My America, and I heard Chuck played that like 100 million times when he was at yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't doubt that at all.
Yeah. So what's his? Is KDT still together?
Yeah, they're still together. They
Coupe d'etat.
Coupe d'etat.
Coupe d'etat.
That's it. Yeah, they're still together. They, as far as I know, they've been playing a lot of out of town shows just like randomly. I think they kind of did the same thing though. They kind of took a break for a minute to write and start practicing and like just get a little bit bigger of a set together. But yeah, they're still together.
So, but you and Stefan don't do anything together no more, really?
Nah, like we support each other on Twitch. Every once in a while,
Yeah.
like we're trying right now to get together to do something together on Twitch to do like a multi-stream for a game that we can play together. But as far as music, I have him coming on for a verse in my next project. But as far as like him doing his own personal music, yeah, he's kind of been just focusing on the Twitch game.
I wish Ricky could be here because I mean
Yeah.
we're talking about local music, and there's a lot of bands that he was in that I kind of dug, like a whole Doug from Mary Lou.
I think my favorite was One Small Step.
What?
That was my favorite.
I just don't
I
like
thought.
fat ass Jordan Boxman.
Yeah, he is fucking insanely
slob.
fat. Holy shit.
I know you ain't listening, Jordan, but you fucking piece of shit.
Dude.
But you know what Ricky
He
called
is
a whole Doug
fucking
from Mary
fat.
Lou? What
my
type of music? Dumpster fire core. What the fuck is that a thing?
No.
Oh.
I can tell you right now it's not a thing. At
Yeah,
least
there's
I'm
so
not
many-
aware of it.
There's so many subgenres out there. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
it's dumpster fire core.
When you
What?
say it, when you say that like that though, it makes me believe it probably. There's someone out there who's like, no, dub firecore, bro.
Yeah, dumpster fire core, man. Who the fuck don't know that? I used to like Gorilla Candy. You ever listen to them?
No.
Man, I played a show with them. I don't know that I sat down. I'm horrible about this. I have a bedtime, so I don't know that I caught their set. But
I can't remember the guy's name, but a real tall, skinny guy, and he used to do this crazy shit. Like he'd wear all these different little costumes and whatnot, and get up there, and then Dusty and I don't know I think it was his wife was the other chick. They'd like dress up in wigs and all kind. It was kind of just a funny thing. I went and seen him at High Dive one time, but yeah, it was kind of cool. I'd like Coming Undone. I like chick bands, man.
yeah,
Yeah, anything you know, if like I'm big into ska and punk and stuff like that.
Definitely.
If they have like a chick lead singer, I for some reason I just think it's awesome. Yeah.
no, I could definitely agree.
Do you ever listen to Coming Undone?
I think once again, I think I have been to shows where they were at. I don't know that I caught their set. I have a bad problem with that where I'll go to shows and I'll listen and then I'll play and then I get drunk and then I don't know if I've seen the bands after me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, did I hang out or was I
Davey Parrish said Hopeless Kids reunion.
Hopeless Kids reunion, bro?
Yeah.
Bring that right now.
Who was in that? Obviously you, right?
Yeah, I was the drummer. Davey Parrish was the guitarist. Tyler Graves played bass for the very end of it, and Jade Inman actually did the vocals.
Cool.
And yeah, we were just a straight hardcore punk band, man. We
Yeah.
were just street punk, bro.
Why do you think like local band, like I don't want to use the word garage band. Is that a dirty word in that community?
No, not
No.
particularly.
But I mean, why don't bands last very long?
Man, so I'm glad you brought that up too, because I was actually going to bring this up, which is a lot of people ask me like, what are your favorite local bands? And I'm just like, man, it's not that I have a problem with local bands. I believe that everybody should be pushing music any way you can. If you play an instrument, if you have a band, or whatever you're doing, push that shit. But I've been noticing for example, what's one of the biggest metal bands out? Something like
Metallica?
right. Well, Metallica's a little
They're
older, so they have
older.
a fan base. So they have a fan
See,
base.
I'm
Like, they
telling
have
my
a-
age now.
Well, but no,
as soon as I said Metallica.
but no, the fan base is there. So you have like a 30-year, 40-year fan base there. I'm horrible with dates, so I probably
Right.
just like offended somebody. But but no, like you know what I mean though. Like from back in the '80s, you have that fan base from these decades of playing your music. Now, whereas the newer guys, something like Slipknot, Korn, like I looked up something last year that said like Slipknot from their last album, which I'm not like. I'm not a huge Slipknot fan, but I was looking up like yeah, they're a bigger band. I looked it up and it said something about like they made like $1.2 million off their last album collectively with their whole band. They have 8 members.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like in a year, and granted, most bands like that make money off tour. How much though? You know, they're still
Right.
on a major label. Like, how much money are they making? And that's why like I have such a when people go like, man, should I push? I really want to play guitar and I really want to do this thing and I have this band. And it almost turns me off from the idea because bands are so hard to A, keep together, but B, make any money off of.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if you're big, small, it doesn't matter. And it's selfish when you hear it that way, but when it comes down to the artist trying to make a living off of it, sure, you can, like Slipknot, for example, they're making a living. Like, they're perfectly fine. They have, you know, things and extravagant, you know, houses or whatever, but they don't make a lot of money, you know? That's what I've always thought about. That's the only thing that I've always had to mention to people when they say, man, I really want to start a band. Think about it from the perspective of A, how many members you have in your band.
Right.
And B, what are your plans as far as making money? Like, do you want to be this millionaire? Which, don't get me wrong, like me, I don't care to be a millionaire. I just want to eventually, if it'd be nice to make a living off of music. But if that's what you're going into the mentality of, like, we're going to be the biggest band ever, we're going to be the next, you know, Metallica.
Yeah.
But are you, though?
Yeah, I kind of call that putting the cart in front of the horse type thing. Like,
Right.
I don't know the name of this band, but you ever seen the damn, it was like a tour bus, like going down 90, almost to the railroad tracks where 100 cuts across. There was a tour bus with these old guys, like their faces on the side of it. It sat there for years.
Yeah, okay. I know
Those
what you're talking
guys.
about. Yeah.
And a bunch of old guys. Like, I think there's some kind of cover band.
Right.
I mean, if you're that old, obviously you're not gonna make it big time.
Yeah.
You might as well have fun with it.
Right.
So if that's what they're going for, I get it. But these bands who just go out and they spend so much money putting on this huge show and all this stuff, and then if you don't have the talent to back it up, then, I mean, you know what I mean? It's putting the cart in front of the horse. I mean, listen, first of all, come out there with a great voice, a good sound. You know, people who know how to play their fucking instruments. Another thing, I mean, I'm not a bassist or anything, but it used to get me is when you see guys on stage and they just use one fucking string.
Right. Yeah.
That tells me right there, you're just, hey man, you know how to play bass? I don't know. Well, man, we need a bassist. Okay. And the next thing you know, they're on stage.
They're a 4-chord bassist. That's
Yeah,
what
they're
call
full
them.
chord. Yeah.
They go 4 chords, and that's it.
Yep.
Then 4 chords, and I'll follow you the whole song.
Yep. Yeah. See, I don't know anything about it. Ricky's
It's
played
like-
bass all his life.
Like
He
someone
knows
that,
what I'm talking
like
about,
someone
bro.
that doesn't know how to tattoo. They can tattoo a dolphin. You want a skull? Well, you're getting a dolphin.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting a dolphin.
I got a funny tattoo.
Dolphins, the best
I'm
dolphin you ever
glad you
seen.
brought that up. When Ricky lived with me, we had an apartment, and he lived with me for a while. And he came over and just to kind of give you some background about me, I'm a DIY guy. If I see something, I'm one of those guys that go, you know what? We can fucking do that,
Right,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how hard can it fucking be? Which anyhow, Ricky shows up with this fucking tattoo kit, right? It's brand new, everything, 2 guns, needles, and all this shit. He's like, hey man, we're doing on Friday. Gonna give you a timeline.
Right.
We're doing fucking tattoos tonight. I said, who the fuck's doing tattoos? He said, oh no, I got this friend of mine that's coming over. He does tattoos really good. And I'm like, oh yeah. He said, yeah. Well, I can't remember. You know what I mean?
I can do a dolphin for you, but anything else?
Yeah.
It's out
So
of the question.
when he comes over, he's like, yeah. He said, you gonna get one? I said, I'll tell you what, bro. I said, if he does something small on you and it looks decent, I might. If I get my own needle in the package and all this shit, I might let him do something on me. Okay, yeah, man, yeah, he's coming over. Daniel, his mom owns a real estate company here.
Craps?
No.
Daniel
Who cares,
Craps.
though? I mean,
Daniel Craps.
I mean,
My buddy came from Jacksonville. Not to get off on a tangent. My buddy came from Jacksonville and seen the Daniel Craps sign. He was like, yeah, what's up with that sign? Daniel Craps. Yeah, really?
listen,
Where?
Has nobody noticed a sign at Brantford Highway up there that says Anita Handy?
Yeah.
Anita, that's her name.
Are you
Anita
serious?
Handy.
Yes, if you're
Swear
coming
to
this
it.
way from like the flea market and you go over 75, look
Yeah.
to your left right there, that vacant lot with the little ponds at. There's a sign that says Anita Handy.
And that's her
I
name.
keep remembering this. I keep meaning to stop and like take a picture of it.
Anita Handy.
That's beautiful.
But anyhow, the tattoo thing, right? So he comes over and he does this thing for Ricky. And it's supposed to, I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be. I'll tell you what it turned out looking like. It turned out looking like fucking Grimace from McDonald's. It like this little purple thing. Like, right, I don't know. I think it was by his crotch or something, I want to say. But I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm going to pass.
He was putting it somewhere he could hide it. That's not a good sign right off the rip.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, let's do it on your thigh. Just in case I fuck it up.
So anyhow, I was like, nah, I'll pass, bro, I'll pass. Well, that fucking tattoo kit sat there all weekend long on the fucking kitchen table and me going by it, Sunday come around, I had already got it in my fucking head. I can fucking do this, man. I looked up some videos. I could draw just a little bit, nothing crazy, but I'm like, I can draw a little bit. I looked up some YouTube videos. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. So I sit down, right, and I start doing this little star on my left calf, where I draw it out with a pen or whatever, and I start doing it. Well, what I didn't realize, I didn't see step 2 of the YouTube video where it says, whenever you go to shade it in, you need a shading needle. So I got this single line needle,
Oh
right?
no!
And I'm going, and I didn't notice it. I thought the shit was broke because I kept having to lift my foot off the pedal because it kept stopping. And I was like, what the fuck? What's wrong with this piece of shit? It was because I was going too deep.
Yeah.
Right? So I did this whole thing, filled it in. Now I'm talking about, it was probably about maybe that big. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you can barely see it, but there it is. So I did, of course, it scarred up really bad and fucking, you know what I mean? It scabbed over and shit.
So did you leave out the middle, or did the middle just?
No, I didn't get no. Yeah, that's how bad it was.
That's what I was thinking. I was just like, with that liner.
And it took me like 2 hours. Yeah, it fucking sucked, bro.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Anyhow,
Oh,
what time is it? 7:44. Let's move on to holidays. We talked about.
Holidays.
Oh, one more thing. Amber says something about, what did Amber say? Oh, she said the reason bands don't last long. I was going to get to her comment. I just don't want to leave her out. Why don't bands last long? She said because egos get in the way and members get butthurt. And I've noticed I'll tell you what I've noticed with Ricky's bands over the years is they get a strong personality in the band, and if there's a weak member, they like, we don't want to do that kind of music. Let's get rid of them. And I'm surprised that people still stay friends after bands break up here, because I mean Chris Rourke's, old Gooch.
Yeah.
He's still friends with Chuck and all them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't know the story, but
You know what's funny that really relates to this is, man, I can't believe I get to bring this up. So when Stay Classy San Diego, me, Ricky, Chuck, Tyler, Nico, we all had that band. That actually happened with Chuck. Chuck was just getting into the music scene. He played for Fingerling, and he played just a little acoustic guitar. We got him to come play guitar for us. Our first 2-3 shows, we asked him to sit out because we were like, hey, man, you can't really play guitar that well, so we don't really want you to ruin the set. And, like, we're still to this day friends. We're best friends or whatever, but, like, it's just funny to think, like, in bands, though, if you really want to do something with your music, you have to be honest. You have to be like Chris, for example, Gucci Man. He's a good dude, and he's actually a really good drummer. I remember when he jumped into Coup d'etat, he was like really like, I'm kind of just, I'm dabbling, but I really want to jump into it. Like I know I can drum. I want to jump into it. So it's funny though, like you said, like how a band, you have to be honest about it and just be like, hey man.
And I don't want you to go into details, but they parted on good terms, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, I think that it was more. I can't remember if it was Chris who like kind of had something else going on, or if they were like, hey, we're looking for another direction. I'm pretty sure it was just Chris doing something else. But as far as work,
and see, I've always wondered that because I would be like, these bad breakups. But I mean, sometimes there are bad breakups where they're not friends anymore. Right. Like Ricky just joined us. What's up, Rick? Rick, the show is fucking man. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, where is he at?
Yeah. Where is he at?
Yeah, where is he at?
He's not here.
Where
apparently.
is he?
Fuck you, piece of shit. But anyways, I got a question for you, Jack. How did you jump from being an actor to a fucking shitty town like Lake City, man? Doing fucking music with Sticky L.
Man, the beach is a long ways away, but I had to just walk.
I mean,
as far as I could make it. And it turns out I can only make it about 75 miles before I just give up.
So you guys filmed in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Beautiful beach, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I mean, I was there last weekend. I mean...
Hey, if you're just joining us, welcome to the True Brew Podcast. The topic's tonight are local music. We have sort of a local celebrity in our midst here. Randall Graves is with us. I think he's celebrity. I think he's fucking talented as fuck. He's been doing music forever. You know what I mean? Ever since I've known the guy. But we're doing local music is one of our topics. We're dealing with law enforcement. We'll get to that soon. And holidays, like the weird, like why are fucking holidays?
Can we put in why we don't like holidays also? I think we can.
Oh, we can talk about that too. Yeah, why we don't like holidays. Because there's a lot of holidays I think are overrated.
Yes.
But yeah, let's shoot on into holidays.
Yeah, let's shoot on into
And I did give you some shout outs, Rick. Sound Theory was a band of his. I've read Farewell, Stay Classy San Diego. Actually has a shitty tattoo with a couple folks from Stay
Where's
Classy.
yours at?
I didn't get one because I dipped out early.
Yeah.
Right on time,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
No regrets.
That's because he had to go shoot it.
I don't think he
That's
regrets
it.
it, but it's one of those things like, yeah, I was in this, and 3 other guys got this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, I think what actually this is probably weird, but yeah, I think what actually happened there was that we were all doing like weird music, but then when that happened, I kind of was just like, I think I'm gonna do my own thing, and then I never did.
Yeah.
And so like that's why I think Stay Classy led into Palm My Kings.
Now I
It's
feel
because
like
just
that
kinda started
name
doing it
came
myself.
from the Anchorman.
Oh, it most definitely did. We had like 3 songs that were like quotes from Anchorman as the song title. Like
Yeah.
the
I love Anchorman.
monthly-
I love Will Ferrell.
monthly
Yeah.
pancake breakfast.
And I mean, we do need to move on, but I don't know if I wrote this down wrong, but Ricky said there was a band called Hobo Dog Blow here in town.
That sounds great.
I guess the guy
I
his
would
name was
listen
Rich
to it.
Wimette, owned a pawn shop or something. They moved to Wisconsin
Huh.
or something. Hobo Dog Blow. Never heard of them.
Hobo
Sounds
dog
good to
blow.
me.
I may have written it down wrong. I don't know. So anyhow, let's talk about.
I'd listen to him.
Can I have a beer, please?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Last one.
Is it the last one?
Last one already. Might
Holy
have to go for
shit.
a beer run.
Uh-oh. You're slacking there, Miller High Life.
Is Rebecca on?
She might be. Yeah, she might be. But yeah, anyhow, let me get a little shout out real quick. If you're just joining in, welcome to the True Brew Podcast, where the beer is cold, truth is told. Shout out to our sponsor, Miller High Life, providing us the beer tonight, the champagne of beers. If you don't like Miller High Life, you probably suck dog dicks. I don't know.
Very possible.
July
Well,
9th,
dogs,
County
of
Line Bar, True Brew Podcast is going to be live.
It's gonna be great.
It's going to be
a good
great.
time.
We're going to have John Murphy out of Jacksonville, Florida, is going to be joining us. He,
We're gonna have arm wrestling contest.
yeah.
I mean, probably
We actually, it's funny you brought that up.
it's probably not.
Yeah, it's funny you brought that up. I'm not a big guy,
Yeah.
but we had a arm wrestling. Ricky used to do. Were you ever part of the Beard Club?
Well, I was in there.
I remember this, but
Huh?
I was in that,
Did you have a beard then?
No, I didn't have a beard. I was a baby face.
I think I had a little goatee going on.
Yeah, I was a baby.
I didn't have a
face.
beard. But yeah, he had this beard club thing, and they would like meet once a month, and basically it's just an excuse that a bunch of guys get around and drink some beer.
Yeah.
But just like kind of like this.
Right.
But I had an arm wrestling contest at fucking Hangar 7.
Remember, I was in it. I was
Yeah.
actually in it, and I think it came down to me and you, the very last ones. And
Me and
beat,
you?
And you beat me.
No. I had to arm wrestle this guy twice. This big old fat guy.
Was that old guy?
I got beat once already. It was double elimination. I already got beat once, and this guy had fucking from his elbow to his hand was that fucking long. And I'm like, I had to reach up and grab it.
Was that an old guy?
No,
Because I remember an old guy had beat me after you beat me after I got out.
but yeah, I had to wrestle this guy twice, and he was left-handed, so I had to wrestle him right-handed and left-handed. If I lost once for some reason, but I'm telling you, I thought I was gonna fucking prolapse my asshole for one, and 2 for 3 days I laid up on the pillow with my just like the worst tendonitis ever, bro. It was the worst.
Yeah, Ricky always called me. I was what, 15? 15, 14 in the fucking Hangar 7 arm wrestling people?
Yeah.
And I was,
I don't want to put him out there, but yeah, I mean, I'm 27. I was back there when I was like 14, 15, playing shows and hanging out and drinking.
Yeah, that's the thing.
good times.
That's it.
The rules are different at the county line.
That is
Not the county line, the
The
Hangar
Hangar
7.
7.
Hangar 7. They might be different at the county line. We're gonna find out.
good times.
But yeah, go out July 9th on Tuesday for Taco
What the fuck
Tuesday.
does that mean?
What?
What the fuck does it? We gonna smuggle some kids in or something?
No, the rules are different. Obviously.
Oh, you said we'll find out. Like we're gonna try to smuggle some kids in.
Oh, yeah, we'll try it.
I mean, what's that underneath your shirt? Oh, don't worry about it.
It's my 4-year-old. I couldn't find a babysitter.
And they say it's still $20.
Yeah. So let's talk about holidays. We got July 4th coming up soon, and
America, I love America.
yeah. That's why you got that Tank Slayer America, I Love America hat.
Yes, of course. I love Tang. I love beer. I love America.
America. 1776.
No.
But I want to talk about the holidays, like the reason some people celebrate. I think a lot of holidays, first of all, are overrated. I don't think Christmas is overrated, but of course, obviously, we celebrate it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But Ricky brought something to my attention. A lot of these things. Speaking of the county line, there she is, the Taco Tuesday queen herself, Sharon Nichter.
Hey,
What's up, Sharon?
Sure.
We
Jessica
love your
Davis says
tacos.
hi. Amber
What's my
Janae, I
girlfriend?
remember that. Yeah, Sharon. Yeah, that's her. Makes some fucking awesome ass fucking
Yeah.
tacos. We're coming out to see her. Come out and see her on July 9th for
That's
Taco
gonna be
Tuesday.
great.
But anyhow, I think a lot of holidays are overrated. You know what I mean? Like people celebrate Christmas. Like I know it's originally a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
And Ricky has brought that up. It's a pagan holiday, but then why do you still buy your kids gifts on Christmas?
Yeah. See, I've never understood that either.
Yeah.
It's not meant for fucking gifts.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But I mean,
That's one holiday I fucking hate.
there's a lot of things that bring into that. Like, you know, the wise man brought gifts. You know what I mean? As far as
Right.
the Jesus thing goes and stuff like that. And we don't really talk about religion or anything on here. And I wouldn't discuss my religious beliefs, but Ricky wants to get here's something funny. Ricky wants to get married on Halloween to Kelsey.
Okay.
He wants to get married in a cemetery. They dress up his costumes. He wants me to dress up as the devil and do the ceremony with like
awesome.
lighting effects and fog and smoke and shit. My girlfriend kind of gives me the look like, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna dress up as the devil, and I mean I can't actually technically marry them. I can do the ceremony.
Right.
You know, it's so easy to become was it ordained?
Ordained.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
go
do.
online,
Yeah,
so easy.
I don't
It's
know.
like-
I don't think I could do that.
You sure? I mean, you could marry everybody. I mean, you could
No,
marry-
I would dress up and do that. I don't think I'd get ordained and then do it.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause, that's kind of fucked up.
Some dedication involved.
Yeah. A lot.
So I'm gonna
Right.
go to fucking Vegas for this shit. You can get married as anything in Vegas.
Right.
Yeah, see, there he goes. Look, Ricky said, "Hail Satan." Yep, there it is.
Yeah, I can't see that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
He's
hail-
a piece of shit anyway.
But he told me, you know, I was thinking about like, why do we have an Easter bunny? You know, why is Easter around? And he brought up a good point. I actually did a little research. Easter is kind of in the spring where there's new life and there's new, you know what I mean, new birth and all this stuff. And he said that the reason they colored eggs was they would use the blood of the afterbirth after a child was born to color the eggs. And of course, you know, the eggs are kind of a symbol of new life and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, the fucking afterbirth blood they'd use to dye the eggs with.
And then they ate them.
Yeah.
They ate them. That's fucking
Right.
that's crazy.
It's like you have to dip it and then be like,
I think I want to cut myself when I get home and then dye my eggs and eat them.
right. Yeah.
You know.
But I
fuck
guess
it.
they thought that, you know, they're celebrating that, you know, this new life, this new birth, you know what I mean? We should, you know, and anybody who eats an egg, I guess, was going to be blessed and have a good crop or something. I don't know. I was making shit up now. But yeah, but I never figured out where the fucking bunny comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how does it fucking lay eggs? It's a fucking bunny.
That's been my biggest question: is where the eggs in the bunny?
Yeah.
How
How does he hide them?
How do they intertwine?
Yeah.
How does that make?
Well, I mean, I did hear one time that it kind of that new life thing that bunnies have a lot of babies, so
Okay.
maybe that or some come from some German thing or something they brought over here into Pennsylvania when the German people kind of I don't know.
Whatever I was boiling it down to is money now. All
Yeah.
of the.
Oh, it's all money.
It's all about.
That's
the
why
money
they start
now.
fucking putting Christmas decorations out in like September.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking.
You know what I mean?
They might as well put them out all year. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Christmas decorations come out before Halloween.
Yeah.
And there's people that have them up most of the year, and now they're doing it for like Halloween. Now you have like orange and green lights, and they're just like, yeah, they're Halloween lights, and it's just like, no,
I'm
those
telling
are,
you,
those are
that's one of my
Christmas
favorite
lights.
holidays. If I could,
I love Halloween, but I don't like Easter. I don't like and Thanksgiving because I'm a fat fuck. But you know,
Rightfully so.
Actually, speaking about being a fat fuck, there's a holiday named after you. I don't know if it's really a holiday.
after me.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think Mardi Gras translates into Fat Tuesday in French.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a holiday though. Have you ever been to New Orleans?
I've been to New Orleans, but I've never been to Mardi Gras.
What'd you do? Just like passing
Cool.
through an interstate?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, no, I think we stopped in and like, well, some of my family checked out a club. I was young, so I didn't check out the club, but. And then we stayed close to there. I know a bunch of my family went to Mardi Gras and left me at my grandparents' house one year because my uncle got eloped.
Story
That's what
of
weird.
my life.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Right.
All right, there's talking shit on the comments. Ricky said, I wouldn't fail my woman like you, Davy Parrish.
What the
I don't know what that means.
God.
Bunnies equal fertility.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, that's why, like, you know, they had a bunch of babies or something, so, I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Anyhow, Mardi Gras. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, I have to.
I think it'd be cool. Just for, you know, even just one time.
I like to see some
Right.
titties.
I think that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Titties.
Yeah.
All about the titties.
You
Titties
throw
and slang.
beads.
I mean, I'll show my titties
Is
if
it
she'll
titty?
throw me some beads, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's
what
I'm saying. It's
Let me
just
show
like-
my titties.
The celebration of titties and anal beads.
You damn
That's
right.
what it's all about.
I feel like if you go there and you buy beads there, you're not doing it right. I feel like the people that are like probably used to Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
they've got to buy them like wholesale somewhere.
Dude, it
They're
would
just
be like a.
we're good for the weekend. You
It'd
know?
be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an
It's like you stand on
amusement
a
park.
balcony and just
It'd
Yeah.
be just like an amusement park. Like the prices for fucking beads would be outrageous.
exactly.
$10 for
Yeah.
2 pairs of fucking beads.
Exactly.
Let me run up to Dollar Tree real quick.
And you
motherfucker.
think if you wanted to maximize your sightings of titties, you'd get like more blingy beads. You know, beads
Yeah.
that like, hey, listen, look at this guy's guy. He's got like dollar store beads. I got some bling, bitch.
Yeah.
Right,
Show me your
yeah.
titties. You know?
They bedazzled them motherfuckers.
Yeah, bedazzle them.
I'd bedazzle the fuck out of them. Show me your tits.
Yep.
the
You
one-
want this? Or like wrap $10 bills around the beads or something. I don't know. That might work.
That's the one time bedazzling for a man is
Yeah.
perfectly heterosexual. It's just no, we're going to Mardi Gras.
But I think the Mardi Gras kind of started, and I don't want to call this a holiday, but for a lot of people, I think it is a holiday. But I think it's like a feast of sorts. You know what I mean? Like it's a celebration. Like in the Bible, they talk about Lent. Lent is like Lent runs between whenever Lent starts. I'm not religious, but whenever Lent
Yeah.
starts to Easter, it's kind of like a fasting where you not really
You know,
a fasting
something
of
in your
food.
life.
Yeah, but something that you do without for a while.
Right.
And I think Mardi Gras started with that. It's kind of like a celebration before you go into Lent. You know, before you're fixing to go into this section of your life where you do away with something that you enjoy or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or if it's a bad thing. We're going to celebrate first. We're going to get fucked up. We're going to show some titties. We're going to throw some beads. We're going to stick some anal beads up Aunt Brandon's ass. You know, things like that.
You know.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
I've showed my titties for some anal beads before.
I know you have.
Not to boast. about
Ricky
you,
said
Jack?
Davey is recently divorced. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is.
Tig little bitties
What?
from all different cities.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I didn't know
I
this.
did not know that.
Maybe it's that stupid hat he wears.
Yeah, a stupid fucking
Yeah.
cabbie.
Dude, he's been wearing it for so long.
I know.
I mean, Ricky
I've never
wears,
seen him take it off.
Ricky wears cabbies too, and he's a bitch. I mean,
Does he wear
Yeah.
the cabbies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's got tits.
He
You
probably
ain't-
one of those guys that wears them backwards.
you know, he wears them
They wear it
forward
forward.
because he thinks he's a fucking pro golfer or something. I don't know what the
Green
fuck.
jacket, gold jacket.
Who gives
Who
a
gives a shit?
Fuck out of here with your cabbie.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Davey take that fucking thing off. It's
No.
like Joe. It's like Joe Dirt. It's like sewn into his
When you-
scalp.
Well, you know what it was? Is when he cut his Liberty spikes off.
What's
You
the
don't know
Liberty
if you-
spike?
Oh, you don't remember this? Okay, so Davey back in the day, like Davey's old school punk kid. So when I met Davey all the way up until like we were adults, so we had our own shit going on. Davey had like different like rainbow colored, American flag color, whatever, Liberty spikes. So basically, he would take each section of his hair and put it up in different spikes.
Yeah.
And they'd
Why
be
don't
like
you do
standing
that?
this tall
You'd look
because it would take like
So you put
Gorilla
dreads in your
Glue.
hair?
It did.
It
man.
looks like Gorilla Glue.
It feels like that sometimes.
I mean,
Like I washed them today.
Yeah, I
wash
want
them
to.
once
I
a
want to
week.
ask you some questions, that, but go ahead.
Yeah, of course. What were we talking about?
Oh, Davey Parrish's fucked up
Oh
hair.
yeah. His hair. I think that's what started the hat. Is once
we
he
need some
could-
pictures of this.
Do we? I'm sure we can find them. I'm sure we can bring that up somehow. I wouldn't know where. Maybe Facebook or MySpace.
Oh.
That's what that reminds me of. Having hair like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever since then, though, man, he's had that hat on. He cut him, and now he's hiding.
He
his
said,
head.
"Fuck yes, I am. Definitely the hate hat.
The hat.
Definitely the hat. Liberty spikes.
Right.
Amber Janae, you need some Liberty spikes.
Yeah.
You gotta have them at the county lot.
You got to meet this chick. If you come out for Taco Tuesday on July 9th to
Which
see the
you're
True
gonna,
Brew
right?
podcast. Yeah, huh?
Which he's gonna, right?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah,
there.
you're gonna be
But
there.
you'll see Amber. She's like 6'1", and then on top of that, she wears fucking heels. So
Yeah.
she makes you feel like really like a small little man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's a great chick though, man.
She
I'll
made
tell
him
ya.
feel like a small little man on the show.
No, she didn't either. That's why we put her in the middle.
No, I'm talking about
The
when
shorter
you called
chair.
her.
That's why you guys gave it the
It's not a shorter chair. It's
That's
actually
what-
the camera
I keep
angle.
saying, is it the camera angle?
Yeah,
I
it's
keep thinking
camera angle.
It's me, and then I look
I'm
at that,
talking
and I'm
about
like,
when you called her on the phone.
Oh yes, yes. I love this story. So anyhow, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but I'm trying to fill some airspace here. But when Amber was on, see, I kind of do a little. I mean, I know you. I've known you for years, but
Yeah.
I kind of do a little like a pre-interview type thing the week prior to the next guest coming on, But by the way, Brandon, we're booked up for the next 4 guests.
Are we?
Yeah, next month.
Huh.
So,
Nice.
yeah, people like us, I guess. But anyhow, so I'm talking to Amber, and I kind of an interview, kind of a get to know you type shit, right? And for the people who didn't catch this episode of the True Brew podcast when Amber was on, she told me she had a job. And I asked her, like what kind of jobs you had. It's just the kind of basic, to kind of formulate things about you. And she said she used to be a phone sex operator, right? So I wish I could just like play back that section because it was great. But anyhow, I said, "Oh, really?" And she said, "Yeah, but not the typical, the give it to me harder daddy type guy or phone sex operator. It was more of a dominatrix, more of a submission type phone sex. Yeah. So I said, okay, like what? So she sends me this text, right? The first was 3 letters, SPH. I'll explain what that is.
Okay.
The second one was cuckoldism.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't.
Yep.
So, and then there was a bisexual or forced bisexual. There was sissy. There was cross-dressing. There was all kind of shit, right?
Is it forced?
Forced. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get over here and I don't know.
Hey, surprise! We're having a threesome, but not with who you think.
Ta-da!
Hey, I'm gonna tie you up. We're gonna have a threesome. Oh, hell yeah! Let's get freaky and tie you up, and then all of a sudden this dude walks in. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Forced bisexualism sounds like something that happens after the drag show. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It happens to Brandon in the back corner of the parking lot.
In the back of an 86
Leaned up against
station wagon.
Leaned up against one of those palm trees back there.
Behind the dumpster, behind scissors.
So anyhow, I was like, okay, listen. The other stuff is kind of self-explanatory. I said, but you got to tell me what the SPH is.
Right.
SPH stands for small penis humiliation, right? And I was like, okay. She goes, I said, people actually pay for that? And she said, oh yeah. I said, okay, all right. She said, basically, it's where like you'll call her up and she'll basically berate you and make you feel like an inadequate man and you'll never have a girlfriend and this and you know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm like, I can call my fucking ex-wife and get it for free, So anyhow, so the end of the show, right? I said, and I told her we were going to do this before we started. I said, all right, well, listen, we got about 10 minutes left. I said, I kind of want to talk about one of the jobs you used to have, and she was like, oh my God, no. And I was like, the phone sex operator. She's like, okay. So I want to explain to people, exactly what it is you do. So we're going to do a little role play. I'm going to act like I call you, and we're going to do it right here on the podcast. She goes, okay. Yeah. So I call her up. And I'm like, ring, ring, ring. She's like, hello, and I was like, hi. She goes, who's speaking? I said, this is Steve. She says, hey, Steve. What brings you in today? I said, well, I was looking through the magazine and I seen you right next to the sea monkeys in the back, and I decided to call you. And she goes, oh, well, do you have a small penis? I said, yes, it's extremely small. She said, how small is it? I said, well, put it this way, I piss on my balls. And she said, oh, well, you poor little fucking thing, you. I was like thinking, well, shit, you ain't gonna be mean to me, And she said, do you have a girlfriend? I said, no. She said, yeah, you'll never get a girlfriend. She said, have you even showed it to anybody? I said, yeah, one time. Well, what happened? They laughed at me. She's like, yeah, I'd laugh too. She said, you could never satisfy a woman. I said, but I have a lot of motion. Don't they say it's the motion in the ocean? She said, no, honey. I said, but I have a lot of motion in my ocean. And she goes, you do know who you call. This is where I humiliate you. I was like, oh, it's not like the helpline for small penises? And she said, no. I said, well, do you have the number for the suicide hotline? Yeah. It was fucking hilarious, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. Anyhow, you got any more holiday stories, Brandon, you want to talk about? Like, holidays are, we know that Christmas is fucked up because it's all about the money.
What is Labor Day for? Let me ask you that. What is Labor Day for?
Who's calling in?
Like the source?
I need to call in. Oh, yes, call in. For shit. Fucking call in.
That's why I said call in.
Oh, yeah, well, call in, ho.
Did you just call her a hoe?
Hey, you can talk to Randall.
Whoa. That's not Randall. It's Jack.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't... That's like my fiance's brother's wife's Catholic mother. She's not on the show. I hope she's not watching.
She should be.
And Hewitt, if you're watching it, you might turn this shit off. I know I'm not your son-in-law, but you might think different of me when we come up to Pennsylvania next week. Yeah, but we all know that Christmas is kind of fucked up. It's all about making money.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of over the top ridiculous.
But anyways, what is Labor Day for?
People who work. Celebrate people who work.
But we don't work that day.
I know. We're taking off a day so we could, relax. And
We got enough days off.
we could appreciate us. Speak for yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
What are you doing now?
I'm actually working at Econo Lodge, so a local hotel.
That's right.
But yeah, it's a lot different from coming from like a restaurant to going to the.
Hadn't all your friends worked at Econo Lodge?
No, two of them that are actually getting married, which is Stephen Doe and his fiance Charlotte. But yeah, they both work there.
Yeah.
And, Stephen used to. He doesn't anymore, but he still works at the hotel, which is.
So what do you do? Work front desk?
Yeah, just
at night.
Well, I do the morning shift, and then sometimes I'll do the day shift, which is like 3 to 11.
Yeah. Do a lot of people come in there?
It depends. Like this weekend, for example, there was like there's like a softball team and a baseball team, or a softball tournament and a baseball tournament. So like all 7 hotels next to the interstate were like booked out.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like the ones where they were like.
Well, where's the Econo Lodge? Ain't that right there by the interstate? Right by 75?
Like direct, like literally connected to
There's
the
a liquor store
on-ramp.
right there too.
Yep, they own that too.
That's always a sign of a good hotel is the liquor store right next door.
And they own it. I probably shouldn't be talking about their business, but yeah, they own both of those. They own the hotel and that package store in the building that the spa is in. Everything.
Fucking yeah. Oh, there's a spa in there too?
Yeah,
Aren't
there's
there,
a
like,
spa
Hindus?
right next to it. Yeah, they're Indian. I don't know what religion exactly. I think so, but yeah, there is.
Is her name Patel?
No, it's.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You know the dude up here at the end of the road. He owns Dairy Queen.
Deepak.
Yeah, Deepak.
Yeah, he owns Dairy Queen and he owns
Deepak
Beefo
Chopra?
Brady's.
Chakra?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
He tried to get me a job at Dairy Queen. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to work at Dairy Queen.
He tries all the time. He's like, "You still work at Gators?" And I'm like, "No." And he's just like, "You should come work for Beefo Brady's." I'm just like,
What?
why would I
Does
leave?
he own Beef O'Brady's?
He owns Beefo Brady's in Live Oak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was just like, "Dude, you don't
They're
have
selling
it."
the one here.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
It's for sale.
Is there I've seen a couple of local hotels. Is there a policy against the locals, like getting a room?
It depends. So if like we got something going on, we try not to to rent to locals.
Yeah.
Like if you hand me your ID and it says Lake City, like I'm supposed to tell you like nah, but
Why is that?
okay, so it's because most of them
You keep the prostitution out?
it's funny you'd think that, but most of
Ish.
the time it's drugs. Most of the time it's like they're like
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
I've actually told a guy, only one so far. I've worked there for like a couple months, like four months or so, and I've only had to tell one guy that like walked in and he reeked of weed, and I was just like, he handed me it. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not
They
worried
speaking
about
your
it.
language though.
Yeah, well, and that's what I felt bad about is like the dreads and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh,
He's like, come on, bro.
he's
Like,
gonna be
they're like-
cool.
He gave you the secret handshake and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, yeah, cool. That'll be a $50 deposit if you want to stay with us. And he's just like, why is that? And I'm like, because you're a local.
Yeah.
We
Can I
don't know why you're here.
Can I give you the deposit in a sack or something?
Right.
Look, bro, I'll give you a quarter. Shut up.
Yeah, I'll give you a quarter sack, man.
He asked me though. He's like, why can't you rent to locals? And I was just like, no offense, it's not that I can't. We're not supposed to rent to locals, but when you come in reeking of a drug, like,
Yeah.
I have to turn you down.
Yeah.
Like, I have to, because I know what you're coming here to do. You don't smell like you just smoked something. You smell like there's bags in your car.
Right.
Like,
See, I remember my buddy one time, he went to get a hotel room out of the Days Inn out there off of 441 by I-10 or whatever, and they turned him down because he's like, where do you live? And he said, here in Lake City. He's like, yeah, I can't rent to you.
Yeah.
I thought, people go there and fuck or whatnot, but I never thought about the drug thing.
Right. Yeah. That's the biggest thing, realistically, when it comes down to it. That's normally what it is,
Yeah.
which is strange.
I'm surprised that hotel really gets any business because it's like really old school looking.
It
You
is.
know what I mean?
It is, and we paint it like cream and green, and we're like, it's all new.
All new.
It's all brand new.
Oh, new.
How long? It's probably been there since the 70s.
I remember
at least.
mom
Yeah.
used to work there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, mom used to work back there
Huh.
a long time ago.
And not to sound bougie, but my fiance, it's new calling her that. She loves it too. She's like, I can't wait. She's like, you just call me your fiance. She I won't say she wouldn't. She would if I was with her, but she likes indoor hotels. Like it has to be an indoor hallway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like sketched out if you have to pull your car up to the front door. You know what I mean? The classic motor lodge or whatever they call
Right.
it back in the day. Yeah. She's like, I don't want. What's up, Jesse Stanball? We actually mentioned you early, and
Yep.
yep, Shadow of the Earth. What's up? He was a guest on the show. Looks like Rebecca's joining us.
He drank like
Anthony.
a whole, what was it, a fifth? Of Crown Apple?
Oh, yeah.
Beer?
Yeah, Stanbaugh brought this fucking whole fifth of Crown Apple. And I'm thinking, okay, we're going to take a little shot. You're going to pass it around and take a little sip, chase it with his beer. No, that motherfucker drank that whole fucking thing. I'm telling you, it was a big bottle.
That sounds
Little
like
big
Jesse.
one.
A huge
beautiful.
fucking bottle. He kept his composure, but if you watch the episode again,
Yeah, you
kind
can tell how he...
Yeah, he kind of like
Reduced.
degrades over time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's got fucked up.
Yeah.
Anthony Willett says, "What's up?" Somebody just showed us a bunch of love. Anthony Willett. Who's Willett? Anthony Janae, when are you going to be on the show again? I don't know. Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, soon.
Come out the county line on July the 9th, and everybody will be on the show.
Yep. You want to see her on the show? Come out to County Line. Taco Tuesday,
Taco
July 9th.
Tuesdays.
True Brew Podcast will be live,
It's
where
gonna
the
be
beer is
great.
told, the truth is told. Yeah, if you just joined us, welcome to the True Brew Podcast. Let me throw this up really quick here. If you're easily offended by strong language or adult content, this is not for you. It's about having fun, man. We talk a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So
It's fun.
if it's not your thing, we don't give a fuck about your feelings. So.
Yeah. Fuck your feelings.
Yeah, feelings are for, no. So,
Down with the PC culture.
yeah, fuck the PC culture, man. It's a fucking joke. Anyhow, let me get back here.
I need a burr. I'm about to go get some beer.
I can get a beer run.
Huh?
I can get a beer run.
Alright.
Yeah. Can I get about 3 or 4 beers out there, Miss Rebecca? Thank you. Yeah, so
Beyonce Rebecca.
my fiance Rebecca. Shout out to Miller High Life, the sponsor. Thank you, the Champagne of Beers. Thank you for sponsoring us. We appreciate everything you do for us. Let's get on to law enforcement. Now, this is our serious topic for the night. It's not only just serious stuff. You know, if you got some funny stories about your dealings with law enforcement, I'm sure you do, Brandon.
What?
You've been in the county a couple of times.
No, I've never been in county. But once. This dude has.
But once.
I've
Look
never,
at him.
as crazy as it sounds, and even with this, I've never been to jail.
You're a liar.
I've never been to jail.
Yeah.
I've been to court more times than I can count, but I've never been to jail.
Have you ever been profiled?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
mean, I'm
yeah.
profiled.
Smoking a
Right
little
now.
of the
Walking
weed
down
there,
the
huh,
street.
boy?
Walking down a dirt road in the middle of the country. That's actually the exact story I was going to tell, too. Is he literally just pulled me over because I was walking down the street with a Mountain Dew and a cigarette. Now, granted, I was like 18, 19. I looked young.
Did
had
you have
long
dreads?
Hair. I didn't have dreads yet, but I had long hair. I was wearing like a Pokemon hat or something.
Like
You
a
know?
monster hat.
This kid-
He's the one that punches through the drywall all the time.
This kid's up to no good.
Exactly.
Oh.
And he pulls me over and he's
There's my fiance.
perfect.
Thank you for the beer.
Thanks.
Hi. Oh, look at that with the bling. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that blinging.
Bling.
I'll put that over there for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he stops me and he says, well, I just noticed, first of all, he asked me how old I was, which I immediately figured he thinks I'm skipping school. You know what I mean? He thinks I'm some kid who's like not supposed to be, who's supposed to be in school, whatever. And he tries to pull me over. But then he tells me he was just trying to make his rounds because he just got this new route for this neighborhood. And he just wanted to get to know the neighborhood. My exact words were, you're not getting off to a good start, bro, because he just pulled me over and I was drinking a soda and smoking a cigarette, walking down a dirt road. Like,
Yeah.
what was your reasoning for being like, this guy?
And why would you think he'd have to explain that to a kid?
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I was like
Listen, man, I know you're full of shit. That's what you should have told him.
Yeah.
I see right through you, man.
Well, I told him, I was like, you're not off to a good start with the neighbors, brother. And he was just like, well, why is that? And I'm like, because I'm not doing anything, and you stopped me.
Was he a young guy?
We asked. He was too, and he asked to search me, and I was like, no, I'm good. I was just like, you can. I was like, I can pull my pockets out for you, but I was like, you're not searching me. And I was like I said, I was 18. I knew my rights, but I was just like, you're not searching me. I'm walking down the street, and he's just like, all right, well, I just want to make sure you don't have any weapons on you. I was like, and I'm like wearing like tight pants, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's back then, so I'm wearing tight pants.
Wearing
I'm like,
skinny jeans
yeah,
and Vans.
exactly.
I
I'm like,
guarantee you.
do I look like I got a gun or a knife on me, bro? I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
no
carrying
shit.
a
You should've
soda
said,
and a
I'm packing
cigarette.
right here.
And I like,
Yeah.
give it to him, like,
Grabbed your crotch.
I got this water snake and I got this box in my pocket of cigarettes. That's all I got.
A water snake. Just random shit, man.
Sorry.
So I just was informed that Bill is joining us. Welcome to the True Brew Podcast, Bill.
Hey,
we
Bill.
are pleased and honored to be part of your establishment out there at the county line. Good times at the county line.
It's a great time out there, man.
Yeah.
I love the cornhole. I love I love cornhole and everything else.
He loved that fucking drag show last week too.
Right.
I was surprised.
I
'cause-
can't.
yeah, because Ricky was like, "I'm not going to a drag show." Brandon was like, "I'm all about it."
You damn right.
Brandon's more I don't want to use the wrong word to describe you, but you're more manly than Ricky. Is that good?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
more. Well, he's.
Ricky is kind of feminine.
Well, I meant like you're more of an outdoor guy, more of a rugged guy.
Maybe he's more open with his heterosexuality.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Well, there's comfortability. I think that comes with that. You know.
I think it's funny to watch him.
Right.
You know, when they was coming out, I was like, "There's that fucking bitch right there."
Oh yeah.
You know, there's that fucking bitch. Because they were calling them bitches, so why can't I call them a bitch?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to leave that alone. About Brandon was like, "Damn, who's that?" You know.
Hey.
And I said,
"There's some pretty good looking."
Hey,
fucking
I said, bro, she's got a dick.
There's some good looking dick swinging out there.
Just FYI, penis.
Penis.
She's got a penis.
Ahead of time.
Hey, there's some. They're pretty good, you know.
They're
pretty convincing.
I was gonna say they're very
pretty convincing, man.
They are convincing.
So much fun. Always.
Fucking convincing, man.
I think that's what makes it so good, though.
That has got to be the smallest dick I have ever seen in my whole life.
I'm trying. That's for you, Amber. You need to call.
Yeah,
we got like 10 minutes left. Anyhow, we're talking about law enforcement. If Amber gets the balls to call them up, and we'll do a little role play with Randall here. But law enforcement, you know what I mean? What gets me is these sovereign citizens, man. You know what I mean? Or I mean, not even the ones who claim to be sovereign citizens, but in my mind, only criminals commit crimes. You know what I mean? It's like gun control.
Yeah.
You know, a crook is not going to go out and buy a gun legally, have it registered, and then go commit a crime with it.
Nope.
Only criminals commit crimes, bro. Law-abiding citizens don't. So if you don't have anything to hide, what the fuck are you worried about?
Yeah.
I mean, it comes to a point, you know, where, you know, he's using his privilege as a cop to step over the line. You know what I mean? But I mean, those guys have a dangerous job, man. Mm-hmm. You know?
Most definitely.
That's like, I hate the people that when the cops walk up to the window and they just keep the window rolled up and say, "Here's my insurance and here's my license." Man, fuck out of here. Just talk to the people, man.
That's my thing. Even when I've been pulled over, and whether there was, for example, we rode in Chuck Rush's Mustang. We used to have a 5.0 convertible, that little drop top, the little red one.
Oh, Vanilla Ice, bro.
Yeah.
I love Vanny, bro.
Exactly. And we're riding that thing. Stephen Doe, Chuck, me, and someone else. We're all riding in the car. We get stopped in 5 points.
Oh no, Amber Janae is on the line.
Uh-oh.
Amber, what's up?
Keep a fucking phone number? What's wrong with you?
So we have Randall Graves on the show today.
Uh-oh.
I do. I've been watching the show.
Yeah.
Have you not seen every single other comment being from me?
Absolutely. But we were talking about.
Absolutely.
So we
What are we talking about now?
Huh?
What are we talking about now?
Oh, actually, I wanted you to do some role play with Randall real quick.
Uh-oh.
Really? Because I thought we were talking about getting arrested.
No, we're not yet.
We can also talk about that.
We could talk about corporal punishment.
Oh.
Okay.
There you
do you
go.
hear the?
Do you want to role play corporal punishment? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, of course.
We can totally roleplay corporal punishment. I could lock you up, cuff you up, throw you down, and I've got a great paddle.
Oh. Oh.
You like paddles, Jack?
I mean, it's in my nature.
Paddle Jack.
Oh,
Paddle Jack.
Oh, Paddle Jack.
Yeah.
Paddle
So
Jack.
they'll call you Jack Paddles from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to talk your way out of a ticket, Amber?
I have never received a ticket in my entire life.
Me neither.
So did you talk your way out of it?
I have been pulled over multiple times in my life.
Do you flirt with the cops?
Do I flirt? I'm not flirtatious at all. It's not in my personality.
She does the old.
I don't know if you won't catch that for just a second. You're on delay, but Brandon just like pushed his tits up.
He did well. Oh, he pushed his tits up.
Yeah,
I totally
he
delayed
raised
my-
he adjusted his
my
brassiere.
That's what she does.
He adjusted his brassiere, like pushed his tits up.
Oh, yeah. He's got a nice rack.
Thanks.
He does.
Thanks.
Yeah, Brandon's got a pretty nice rack.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Brandon also thought that the host of the drag show had a pretty nice fucking rack.
They're pretty
she
fucking
did.
convincing.
She was pretty damn hot, wasn't she?
Yeah. Are they fake, by the way? Do you know? Are they implants?
I don't know about hers. Sharon would be able to, I mean, Sharon might be able to tell you. I'm not sure if hers are fake, but they're fucking hot.
I think you just put Shannon out
we
there.
We were there really early, and they were there the whole time we were. So
I think.
I would say,
If you have to ask, I feel like it's pretty impressive. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like, are those real or not? Like, well, it doesn't really matter if it's got a dick.
They were pretty expensive.
It's impressive.
Hey, Sharon. That's my girl right there.
Cindy Eisenberg just
Fucking
joined
love
us.
that girl.
So if you're just joining us, Amber Janae's on the phone. Actually, Amber is our liaison of sorts. If you kind of ish, yeah. Our
I'm
go.
your pet. I'm your mascot. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So she's hooked us up.
I'm the True Brew mascot. Let's
Yeah,
go
that's
there.
for sure. July 9th, County Line Bar, where the good times at the County Line. Come out, see the True Brew podcast.
It's gonna
See
be
Amber
great.
Janae in all her glory, all her
Yes.
6'1" plus your heels. Why do you do that, by the way?
Cooking for us. She's got that fantastic food. I think all three of you have tasted that.
We have tasted it.
Have.
Delicious.
And
It's great.
she's got that good. And we'll have Murphy as one of the guests. We'll also maybe be like just playing, mixing it up a little bit, grabbing some of our patrons and our County Line fam.
So have you got the word? Are we going to set up the beer pong?
We are definitely doing beer pong.
Cool.
I am the
Dope.
word on that.
Awesome.
We will make that happen no matter what. We're gonna definitely set up the tournament beer pong. That has
Awesome.
to happen. With you
Awesome.
guys there, it's just mandatory. Has to happen.
Yeah. Whoever
going
beats the
down.
True Brew podcast gets something.
Yeah,
We don't know what yet,
Hey.
but they get something. Whoever beats the True Brew podcast.
we'll figure it
That's
out.
it.
That's
Don't
what I'm
think you
saying.
will.
With you guys, we're charting new territory. We gotta break out the tournament pong table. It has to happen.
Oh yeah.
A-game.
Absolutely. So hi, Cindy Eisenberg. Cindy's just joining us. Welcome to the True Brew podcast. I will be seeing you in about a week. We're going to fly up to Pennsylvania.
Hey,
Damn, y'all take a vacation every week, man. That's,
Hey, Sharon just
it must be
seconded that,
nice.
So we definitely have beer pong.
Yeah, jet setters. But Amber,
Cindy.
thanks for letting us call
Pennsylvania.
you.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Pollinator.
That's right.
That
pollinator. Anyhow, we're got about 5 minutes left. Thank you for letting us call you and be on the air.
You're very welcome. I hope to see you too, Randall. We'll see you Tuesday the 9th.
You most definitely see me, especially for
I
them
know.
tacos.
Yes. It's going to be a blast. All right.
All right, girlfriend.
Have fun, boys.
We'll see
Have
ya.
a good one.
Good to
Be
talk to
good, and I'll take
you.
care of that.
Anyhow, I only had a couple run-ins with law enforcement. Just jumping right back in there because we've got about 5 minutes left. So, but it's funny that we talked about weed a little bit.
Yeah.
I've never. Well, I won't say I'll never. I won't say I'll never. But in the last 20 years, I haven't. But anyhow, we were hanging out at a certain guy's house who smoked a lot, and when we left there, I didn't realize it, but we got pulled over. And long story short. No, let's put the long story. The long story is even better, man. Even better, because the cop is the very small part of the story, but the rest of it's interesting. Anyhow, we're at Hangar 7. We're hanging out. My girlfriend at the time was going to a Mel Tillis concert. She's like, "Yeah, we got tickets to Mel Tillis at the American Legion here in Lake City." I'm like, "Mel Tillis is? I mean, I know he's no A-lister." But
Right.
Mel Tillis is coming to Lake City? Get the fuck out of here. I didn't really believe her, so I rode by the damn, the VFW or whatever the fuck it was, American Legion, and sure enough, on the fucking marquee, there it is. Fucking,
Mel Tillis.
Mel fucking Tillis is
Mel
gonna
fucking
be
Tillis.
is gonna be in Lake City. I'm like, okay, maybe she's not lying. So anyhow, so we decided to do a boys' night. So me, my brother Ricky, and my friend Joe Cook, we go to County Line to Hangar 7. We're hanging out, right? And I used to have a picture of my penis on my phone, which I'm sure a lot of guys have, right?
It happens.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, you know.
I mean,
Well, anyhow, so inadvertently, somehow, this girl at the bar got showed this picture of my phone of my penis. And this closing time, 1 o'clock, the lights come on. Ricky goes, turn the lights off. She looked a whole lot better. She turned around. She thought I said it. She takes a
Shit.
swing at me, right, and knocks my hat off. And she's like, "What'd you say, motherfucker?" I said, "I'm fucking talking to you." Well, I had my beer in my hand. Well, I had an empty bottle, and I had my finger in it like that, right? Just playing with it. And as she walked away, after she called me a motherfucker, she walked away. I kind of just like, lightly. I didn't fucking overhand fucking sling it at her.
That would have been cool too.
It would have been cool.
Like, whatever.
But I kind of just, whatever. It hit her right in the back of the fucking head. Like, tink. Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. She goes, "Who hit me with a bottle?" I said, I don't know. It wasn't me, right? Well, she goes over to the bar, right? She's boohoo crying over there, and she's talking to these guys and stuff, and they're all mean mugging us, looking over here. And I told my brother, I said, "Man, we need to get the fuck out of here, man." I said, "They're calling their fucking boys. You know what I mean? It's fixing to go down. We're fixing to have the dust up right here in the fucking Hangar 7. Yeah, right here in the fucking Hangar 7.
Beautiful line.
And so I called my girl and I said, "Hey, are you done with that concert, whatever?" She's like, "Yeah," because she was a fucking troublemaker. I went through this little period where I dated nothing but party girls. But anyhow, I called her up. I said, "Are you done with that?" She's like, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "Well, we're at fucking Hangar 7. This fucking bitch is running her mouth, talking shit, blah, blah, blah." "Oh, yeah? Well, I'll be right there." She fucking comes up there like 10 minutes later, right? "Where's she at?" She's right there at the bar. She walks over there. She's like, "You talking shit?" And she's like, "What?" She's like, "Are you talking shit to my man over there?" And she's like, "No, but..." She said, "Somebody hit me in the back of the head with a bottle." I said, "Baby, it wasn't me. I didn't hit you with a bottle." She said, "No, you probably wasn't you. But you did show me a picture of your dick on your phone." And then she looked at me and she was like, "Really, motherfucker?" And it was an inadvertently thing. I don't even know what I was showing her.
Right.
But she's like, "Really, motherfucker?" Stormed out. And I'm like, fuck.
Fuck. Now you're getting your ass beat.
Right.
So we leave. We go down the road, whatever. We're about to get pulled over, and I have Ricky's in the I've been drinking a little bit. Ricky's in the passenger seat. I was like, "Man, we're thinking about getting pulled over, man. We got to switch." We actually switched. Like, they were turning around, so we had enough time to switch real quick.
Yeah.
We get pulled over. The cop, blah, 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 this. "Where you going? Y'all been drinking, this and that." So we smell weed. I'm like, "You don't smell it here."
Right.
"No, I just picked up. Can we search your car?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead." I mean, there ain't no weed in my car.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. So he searched. He said, "Well, we didn't find anything." He said, "But I sure did pick up a scent of weed." He probably did, because we went to this guy's house that, like I said, that smoked a lot. I think it was just in our clothes.
Right.
That was the thing.
It clings.
But yeah, so. You got any
And you were a Hangar, right?
Hangar? Yeah.
So like Hangar's like full of smoke.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time.
Oh yeah, that's
so it's like that smoky smell ain't coming off.
Yeah, you walk into the fucking Hangar, you get an STD like right off the rip. For sure.
I got one. First night I went to jail was I got pulled over up here in Turkey Creek, right here on 252B. Had a little Mazda B2000 or something, and I didn't have a license. I went to jail. The whole time I was on the way to the jailhouse was the dude was on his phone, like talking, and like stuff. He didn't have a seatbelt on. I was like, "Sir, can you please put your seatbelt on? You're endangering your own life." I said, "Can you get off your phone?" I was being a dick to this dude because he was being a dick to me.
Right.
And he's like, "You don't tell me what to do." I was like, "But you try to enforce the law, so enforce it on your fucking self."
Right.
The only thing he charged me was without not having a license. He didn't charge me with the vehicle not in my name, not registered or nothing. He just charged me without not.
And
having
you said
a
what
license.
to him?
A bunch of stupid shit like put your
Call
phone
him out.
away,
You're asking for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Put your
That's what I
fucking
was saying.
seat. And
You'd think
the
he'd be
cops
like,
at the
"Charge,
jail
charge,
was
charge."
like, they was like, "You really took him to jail over a no license?" He said, "You're a fuking rookie." Talking to the cop. I was like, "Yeah, he's a piece of shit."
Should have been a ticket and a get the hell home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Lake City, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking Lake City. It's not like I'm out, fuck.
Anyhow.
It ain't no big city.
Anyhow, it's been a good show, man. We are out of
Yes.
time, unfortunately. Randall, I want to thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you,
Dude,
Jack.
thank you so
Coming out.
much.
Yeah,
for
man, it was
inviting
good
me,
times.
man. Most definitely.
Thanks,
I'd love
man.
to come back anytime.
July 9th, we're going to be at the County Line Bar. If you're into tacos and you like beer, come on out to the County Line for Taco Tuesday. The True Brew podcast will be out there live and in effect. If you've been a past guest, please come out. 'Cause we'll rotate you in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to have cornhole. They got this huge fucking beer pong table, like a competition. It's hard to describe.
The
It's really-
Ponginator.
The Ponginator.
Ponginator.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she kept
Yeah.
posting it earlier.
posted
I was on it.
Shout out to Amber Janae. Thanks for tuning
Thanks,
in.
Amber.
Thanks for calling or talking to us on the phone. All the people who watch. Cindy, I'll see you in a week. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, good times.
One
Thanks
more
for having
thing. A shout out to our sponsor, Miller High Life.
Miller
Thank you
High
for
Life.
sponsoring us.
Thanks.
Woo.
Yep. And
Speaking of how, you know,
You want this one?
is it cool?
Oh, yeah.
Totally. Thank
I
you.
mean, you see
It's
it
cold.
It looks nice and beautiful.
Where the truth is told and the beer is cold. Or
beer is
whatever you call
cold,
yeah.
boy.
So
the
anyhow,
beer is cold,
thanks
the
for
beer is
joining
cold.
us. We'll see you on Friday. Joel St. John will be on Friday.
Who's
You know
that?
Joel?
Joel who?
Joel St. John?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is
He's
that?
gonna be on Friday.
I don't
He'll be on
know.
Friday.
Awesome. I
So,
will
yep,
definitely
so-
touch into that.
and we'll see you guys then.
Good.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind
Me,
I'ma
I'ma
just
duck myself and leave. Fuck this thieves. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
alright then.
I don't give a shit, motherfucker.
But I don't really care.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. This shit.